Hi, I'm Michael Pfeiffer. I just want to tell you about the recent speedy webinar that we offered on design for reliability. Wanted to just give you some information about the basics of the webinar and how you can access it. So designing reliability is important for any product. When we're designing reliability, we're thinking about the stressors that any component is exposed to and the degradation that those stressors can cause to the component that can cause the component to fail during use. And we don't want components to fail during use in the products because that leads to the product no longer performing and unhappy customers, or even worse. And if we look at any product, we see it consists of a set of components that have been designed. These components have different materials in them, and they also have different shapes. And we have to figure out the stressors that the materials are exposed to. Stressors include corrosion conditions, wear conditions, fatigue conditions such as vibration or being exposed to being alternating between a high and low stress. Also, exposure to ultraviolet radiation from the sun, biological agents such as components that go inside of our bodies. All of these stressors can cause materials to degrade. And so when designing products, we have to figure out where the sources of degradation are, the sources of stressors are, and figure out how they can cause components to degrade, or how they can cause the materials and components to degrade, and make sure that we select the materials and the component design so that the materials don't degrade when they're exposed to the stressors. And this is important over the entire life of the product. So designing products that are reliable requires designing in reliability. So if you're interested in understanding how to identify stressors and the material degradation mechanisms, then I recommend watching the webinar recording of the recent speedy webinar that I offered. So the webinar was about 30 minutes long. The recording is available here. And what you'll learn is different types of stressors that can cause materials degradation, material degradation mechanisms, 5 sources of stressors, that is, how to go about identifying the stressors, and then how to evaluate materials degradation with simple test samples instead of having to build the entire product. Because by evaluating materials on the material level rather than the product level, we can collect information while the design in parallel with other design efforts, so that by the time everything is ready to build the product and test it, we can be confident that the materials we've selected are going to be able to stand up to the test conditions. And if you're interested in learning more, we offer lots of other training. We offer webinars, videos, on-demand courses, and also articles and podcasts. Go to our website at www.imetllc.com, and you can sign up there to receive announcements about upcoming webinars, new courses, also receive free articles and podcasts and other videos, and start learning more about metals or metallurgy and metals engineering. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.